Because otherwise it just looks like...
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Hey everybody, it's Rebecca and it's the Revenue Rundown. We are broadcasting live from the Municipal Services Building in Center City, Philadelphia, and it's Friday. My special guest today is Melody Wright from the Philadelphia Water Department. Thank you so much for coming.
It's a pleasure.
And before we start our conversation, I just want to talk really quickly about, last week we didn't go. We paused our regularly scheduled programming because we went live from our EITC kickoff event, which is a really awesome press conference with the mayor. Council member Dom was there. Council member Dom spoke. Our commissioner, Frank Breslin, spoke. All of our partners on that campaign spoke, just to talk about how important it is that if you made less than $55,000 last year, you could qualify for a refund up to $6,500. Awesome. And the average refund in Philadelphia is $2,500. And 45,000 people, we estimate 45,000 people in Philadelphia qualify for that credit and don't take it. So we have city-sponsored sites that will help you file for free. There's 27 of them across the city. You can find that information a couple of ways. One, text the word FILE, F-I-L-E, to 99000. You'll get a link to where you need to be. We'll send you all the info to get started. And then also, we have a really great website, which is youearneditphilly.com. And we'll have a link to that in the comments of this video. Michelle upstairs will take care of that. But that website is in 9 languages, and it's a really great resource. It has a map of all the free tax preparation locations. And also, for any of our community partners who are watching, there's a really great section all the way at the bottom, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, called Partner Resources, where we've got a toolkit for social media, sample blog post stuff, basically anything to get the word out. And if you're watching at home, talk to your grandmom, talk to anybody you know who's working, talk to your neighbor, talk to your cousin. If they qualify, they can take up to, if they didn't do it last year, they can still claim the credit up to 3 years ago. So there's a lot of money at stake, potentially thousands of dollars for you, your neighbors. So please, youearneditphilly.com. We'll give you all the details about free tax preparation in the city of Philadelphia and the earned income tax credit. And one other announcement, while you're watching, give us a like, give us a share. It's the best way that we get the word out about these videos. We're hoping that these videos are informative for you, and also for everyone in your circle. So, okay, now it's time to switch gears. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so Melody works for the Philadelphia Water Department, and typically when we talk about water and your water bill, we're kind of talking about how much water you used in a month, how much is your bill.
That's right.
But that bill represents, it represents a lot and a lot of different services that we sort of take for granted. Yes. And do you want to talk about, maybe tell us more about what are Philadelphia residents paying for?
Sure.
When they pay their water bill?
Sure. I think that's a great question, Rebecca. So a big part of the answer really comes in things that people don't even see, right? So of course there is the part of the water bill that is your usage. So that's when you take showers or cook or wash your hands and so forth. But another part of the bill is for what happens to that water when you're finished with it, when it goes down your drain, right? It ends up in our wastewater treatment facilities. In those facilities, the water that goes down your drain or through your sewers is treated in an 8-step process that includes a couple of different points of filtration and disinfection. After that, once the water is properly treated, we actually release it back into the rivers, so either the Schuylkill or the Delaware, which are the sources for the drinking water that we drink in Philadelphia. A really important part about that to think of is that our wastewater treatment process prevents about 1 billion gallons of polluted wastewater from entering the rivers and streams in the region. So you're paying for not only the service that comes into and out of your home, but to sustain the environment that provides us the water to begin with.
Right, and that includes things like treating the stormwater that runs off of your house.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's really important. And you mentioned drinking water. So do you drink water straight from the tap?
I sure do.
And I think everyone at the water department does.
We absolutely do. I drink it every day. And what's so interesting about it is a lot of people don't know that the quality of Philadelphia tap water is outstanding. consistently exceeds EPA standards, and it's actually been award-winning for its quality for every single year for about 30 years in a row.
Wow.
Yeah. So, the interesting thing about that is we try to share a lot of information about that with folks by doing things like sharing our drinking water quality report with all of our customers, which is available online each year. We also try to do things like let people know at community fairs and events and things like that that this water is fantastic. It also is one of the things that we've tried is the water bar.
Okay.
So it's a concept that we launched at City Hall last spring, and it's really like an experiential learning lab for residents, because a lot of times we're finding when we talk to people, many people have grown up being told that it's not safe to drink Philadelphia tap water, so they've never even tried it. At the water bar, they get to try fresh, cold tap water, and it's really inspiring and interesting to see how shocked people are about how much they like it. So people will come by for a little cup, and then they'll ask to fill up their reusable bottles with it. They like it so much. So it's been a really valuable tool for us. The other thing is that you can win prizes at the water bar because there's a chance to take quizzes and learn really important and helpful facts and information about the quality and the affordability of tap water.
So the water bar is like it's like a physical pop-up space.
It's a pop-up, yeah.
And I've seen them at City Hall. You guys were up at North Broad during the Free Streets event. So you kind of pop up in all these like community spaces, and people can try water and win prizes.
That's right.
And learn more.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
So by any measure, Philadelphia residents enjoy very high quality drinking water. Is it expensive when you compare to other cities or even bottled water?
I would say Philadelphia tap water is shockingly affordable. I mean, people are really surprised to learn that a gallon of tap water, it costs less than 3 cents.
Wow.
Right? So when you think about that, that's what really kind of gets me a little sad and frustrated when I'm out and about and I see residents struggling and lugging these big cases and jugs of bottled or filtered water that they purchase from the store, when what you have at home in the tap is just as great, and many times it's of better quality than what you find in the store. And how much did you pay for a gallon of water the last time that you were in the store? It definitely wasn't 3 cents, right? A gallon of water is 16 glasses of water, and we've got it for you for less than 3 pennies.
And a lot of bottled water is simply tap water
it's
from
simply
somewhere
tap
else.
water that's
somewhere
filtered.
else.
Yeah.
And not even filtered sometimes.
Not even filtered sometimes.
So a gallon for 3 cents, that's amazing. And I mean, so we talked about, quality water in Philadelphia is affordable, but still a lot of folks struggle to pay their water bill. Talk to me more about what help is available.
Sure. So I think really one of the key messages that we want to get out that's helpful to people is really even telling them more about this tap water situation, right? It's extremely affordable, and we found from surveys and also from research that people in this city and cities like it, they spend up to $100 a month or more buying bottled water from stores that, like you said, sometimes just come from a tap someplace else. That's over $1,000 a year. So that's one way that we're looking to help people just have a little bit more money to put into something else like groceries or gas or maybe even a savings account. But another big way that we offer help to make sure that even that water from the tap is more affordable is actually our TAP program, our tiered assistance program, which is an affordability program for customers who may be eligible based on income or sometimes potentially on hardship. What it does is it makes your bill not only more affordable based on your particular income, but extremely predictable because the bill is not based on your usage, it's based on your income. So every month, once you're admitted into the program and enrolled and you get your first bill, you know how much your water bill is going to be every single month.
Right, which is really helpful.
Absolutely.
Really helpful for families that are struggling. And so if you're interested in learning more about the tiered assistance program, you can always call 215-685-6300, and you can also find out more online at phila.gov/water-bill-help. Tons of resources are out there. And one other thing I want to ask you, I know that there's a customer satisfaction survey sort of floating out there. It's that time of year.
Yep.
This is the 5th year that the Philadelphia Water Department has done this city survey citywide. So why is it so important?
It's important because it's our way to help you, the customer, right? If we don't hear from you, we don't know what we're not doing that can make things better in terms of your service or your experience that you get from us. So the survey is just a great opportunity for you to talk to us, and then for us to take what you've said and apply it to actions that will make your experience with us easier. The surveys in the past have delivered outcomes like our ability to implement our new advanced metering infrastructure service, right? So we'll very soon be able to offer you a much more robust experience with managing and keeping track of your water bill, because you'll be able to log in online, see what's going on with your bill, notice if there are any leaks, and even get help and information from customer service. And that's one of the changes that we've made that is a direct outcome of hearing from our customers and learning about their needs. So, you can get more information about the survey in your bill stuffer if you still receive paper bills. And also between now and March 13th, if you come here into the concourse on Monday afternoons or Friday mornings, you can take the survey in person with us.
Great. So look out in your mailbox for information about the the customer satisfaction survey from the water department. And if you're, one thing that I would be remiss in mentioning is that, if one of the things that we also have heard from customers is e-billing. People really want e-billing. They really want to be able to pay online. They want to be able to auto pay.
That's right.
So 90,000 people have already taken advantage of that program. We're super excited.
I'm enrolled.
We are too. My family is too.
It's so easy. I love it.
It is, especially any of the folks who used to be in ZipCheck. Come on over. Come on over to the e-billing side, and you can check out more information about that on our website. And thank you, Melody.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Like all city employees, I'm a Philadelphia Water customer. All city resident, Philadelphia Water Department is my go-to.
Yeah.
And I found this. I hope everyone at home found this information as helpful as I did. As always, we wrap up these shows by letting folks know where we're going to be in the community, where you can get information about that tiered assistance program. We'll have folks in person at these events, so you can come talk to a revenue representative. This is our heavy season. We got lots of events coming up. So Saturday, February 8th, we'll be at Senator Hughes' free tax prep and resource fair starting at 9 a.m. And we'll have all these details in the comment section of this video. On February 8th, we'll also be at the People Emergency Center, Save Your Home, at 1 p.m. On Sunday, the February 9th, we'll be at Mark Carmel Baptist Church at 11:30. And on Monday, February 10th, we'll be at the East Falls Community Council. That's in the evening. That's at 7 p.m. On Tuesday, February 11th, we'll be at the Holmesburg Civic Association starting at 7. Wednesday, February 12th, we'll be at the Broad Street West Civic Association at 6. And that same day, on the 12th, we'll be at the Southport Richmond Civic Association at 7. So we're doing double duty. And then Thursday, February 13th, lucky Thursday, February 13th, we'll be at Northwest Neighbors of Germantown at 6 p.m. So again, we do over 300 in-person events every year. If you are interested in getting on our calendar and inviting someone to either speak or maybe table or just share information about water affordability programs, about real estate tax assistance, or about business taxes, let us know. You can reach out to Vicki Riley at phila.gov. That's vicki.riley@phila.gov. And we are super excited. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, here's to you, Melody.
Here's to you. Philly tap water.